Good Monday morning, Move Up Academy. Wanted to begin today by reminding you that the end of the first quarter is this Friday, October 11th. That being said, any late or missing assignments that you would like me to assess need to be submitted by 3 o'clock this Wednesday, October the 9th. I did send you an email on October 4th at 1:55 specifying this. So please make sure if you have any late or outstanding assignments that you would like me to grade, that you have those in by 3 o'clock this Wednesday. That being said, let's go ahead and let's move forward into our next unit of study, which is about biomes. This week, we are going to be focusing specifically on the introduction to biomes. We're going to be looking at biomes and the climate. You're going to be taking yourself on a virtual tour of the biomes through the Biome Viewer Virtual Lab. And last but not least, you are going to be creating a North American biome brochure. Obviously, prior to doing that brochure, you're going to have to conduct some research. The dates of those items, the due dates for those items can be found in the weekly agenda for October the 7th, listed here. And also just a reminder that your Genius Hour research should be continued to be working on, and that is actually going to be due November the 4th. So let's go ahead and let's navigate into the introduction to biomes. The 3 activities that you are going to be working on can be found on this page. The first of which that you have due is going to be the biomes and climate practice. Let's see, why is this not loading? Here it comes. That's activity 1. In this particular activity, you are going to complete the reading and watch the video about biomes and climate. And then I need you to answer these 10 questions correctly in order to receive your credit for that. This assignment is going to be due this Friday, October the 11th by 3 o'clock. The second activity you are going to be working on is the Biome Viewer Virtual Lab. If you click on the link for this activity, you will find specific directions with as well as a link to take you to the virtual lab itself. This is being very slow this morning, so I apologize for that. But all the details of this activity can be found here. The lab itself is going to show you a profile of all of the major biomes in the world. You're going to answer these questions on this document in order to complete this activity. Last but not least, then, is activity 3. You'll notice that activity 3 is not due until October the 21st at 3 o'clock, and there's 2 parts to this assignment. The first part is the required research, and then the second part is actually the creation of the biome based upon the research that you have conducted. In addition to this, we are going to continue with our Genius Hour project. As you know, your Genius Hour reflection number 1 is due tomorrow. At that point in time, you should have presented to me the question that you are posing and that you are most interested in researching. And now the actual research is going to begin for this. So here we are in our Genius Hour project. At this point in time, you were only responsible for coming up with the question. And now I want you to begin working on the research phase of your project. So when you take a look at this project, at this point, you should have completed through slide number 7. Okay, if that is not done, I need you to get that finished ASAP because I'm really working hard to try and chunk this project for you to make it manageable. What I want you to begin working on now through November 4th is actually the research. There is a video here if you would like to watch this about some important skills. When you are looking for reliable information, you can go ahead and view that video. And then all you're going to simply do is you're going to click on this image on the left, replace it with an image that represents the research that you've done. And then in the research notes below, I want you to type some information, as well as I want you to summarize the research that you found in your own words, as well as cite the source that you used to get that. So this is going to take you actually through your reflection, which is on slide 16. Then on slide 17, it tells you what to do if you have been able to answer all of that. The next portion of your project will be a reflection, and then your final research project plan, and your research project itself. So right now we are just simply continuing in the research phase. I hope that you find this information to be helpful. As always, if you have any questions, please contact me. Have a fabulous week.